can recall the first time we met, and I guess it was all to forget. I can remember when it was young, so I take a step forward for you and 3 steps back, 'cause you don't wanna move along at all. I guess this is how it ends. Is this how you want us to end? So you walk away from what we had. Now you're looking at it upside down. Fall away, show notice. Now you're probably still on the ground. Now I see why never ever will need you again.
What is going on, everybody? TJ, Matt, and Dustin here with Daily Grind Fantasy Sports. Welcome to the official live stream for today's Tuesday afternoon. We got June 20th. We have Taco Tuesday over on PrizePicks. Hopefully you guys are all ready to take advantage, build some slips over on PrizePicks. Hey guys, you haven't signed up for PrizePicks. I don't know what you're doing, but use code DGF for 100% match up to your first $100 deposit. Guys, there's already 50 of you in here. We appreciate the love and support. As always, if you guys could please go ahead and hit that like button, we would greatly appreciate it. Only 11 likes. You guys will hear me ask for likes throughout the stream because sometimes you guys just don't hit the like button. I don't know why, but if you guys are signed into an account, if you can do that, greatly appreciate it. Helps out the channel. Matt, Dustin, we got Taco Tuesday. How you guys feeling today? Oh, also, real quick, guys, before you talk, sorry for the delayed start today, guys. We were busy, so we had to push back the delay in which we started the stream today, so we appreciate you guys waiting. But Matt, Dustin, how you guys doing?
Doing great. It's Taco Tuesday. Guys, you should be taking advantage of these promos. You guys should also be taking advantage of every promo in the industry. So if you guys are not signed up for Underdog, no house advantage, parlay play, flip, yes, we will be covering mainly PrizePicks on this live stream, but we'll also be switching through some other apps. Again, the goal here is to give you guys the best Taco Tuesday pairings. I see that Glassno won. That is a fantastic option. I believe he was the only one with a discounted 2 strikeouts. Yes. So mathematically speaking, one of the best, So good job, public, on voting for that. I have no idea who he's playing. I think he's playing is he playing my Orioles? Yeah, he is. Of course he is. Wow,
your fantastic. Orioles. You don't even watch baseball. Fantastic. Dustin, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm in the middle of a Florida rainstorm right now. So,
well, Dustin disconnects.
Doesn't it stay on?
Doesn't it rain every single day in Florida? I mean, what constitutes a rainstorm in Florida?
Everyday life.
I mean, but like you guys, it literally rains every single day.
Yeah, for about this time, from like April to like through summertime, it basically rains almost every single afternoon, essentially. But yeah, it sucks. But no, I'm happy to be here. Taco Tuesday. Tuesday is one of the best days of the week when it comes to these promos and the apps, what they have to offer. So let's take advantage of it.
I say we jump over to PrizePicks right now. There's a really, really good play that actually just hit the board for player bases that we should try to throw into a PrizePicks slip using that Taco Tuesday promo. Oh, wow, Tyler Glass now bumped down from 7.5 to 5.5 strikeouts. You're going to want to take the over there. We have Steven Kwan.
No, it's gone.
Did it already get bounced?
I'm searching his name.
Matt, refresh because I have it. Josh Naylor under player bases.
It's there.
It is.
Got it. Yep. Refresh PrizePicks. Guys, we're going to take Josh Naylor under 1.5 total bases. Steven Kwan under 8 hitter fantasy score. We'll go over that breakdown in a second.
It's not on my screen. It's not popping up. Try entering your slip.
Okay, hold on. Kayla McBride over 19 points and rebounds. And then who was this last play? Alyssa Thomas under PRA. I'm going to try and enter it really quick and let you know if I get it in. It's gone. Okay. Yeah. Got removed. Yeah. So,
sorry.
Hopefully some of you guys were able to snag that quick. I mean, Pinnacle was drunk on their line, but a minus 185 DraftKings line, BetMGM. Caesars minus 188 on that under 1.5 total bases for Josh Naylor. If you were quick, you got it in. If you were like Matt, you never even had a chance to sniff it or see it. But that's how quick some of this value disperses throughout the day. So being on top of your game, trying to lock in the best value that you can possible. It's a lot easier to do with the optimizer. I can guarantee you that. Hopefully some of you guys did get that in, though.
Nonetheless, that Steven Kwan play is still there. It's a 1.8 difference compared to DraftKings there. 6.2 is their projection. We get it at 8 on PrizePicks. So that's still a good play to go ahead and throw into a slip.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think now we can kind of not sit back, but I think we can kind of let this digest a little bit more and kind of go over each play because I don't think anything else is really going to get bumped. Unfortunately, yeah, that Josh Naylor play did just get ripped from underneath us, which is sad. But you know what, guys? It does happen. It happens more often than you'd think. Yeah, he's totally gone.
As we speak, Steven Kwan.
Shut up.
No, he's not removed, but he's now bumped down a little bit. Yeah. Now they're projecting
adjusted a little
7.
bit.
Yeah, so be a little weary with that one right now.
Okay. Matt.
Yo.
Are you building?
Welcome to the DGF community. I was letting you guys talk. Guys, I talk too much. So that's why I kind of sit back and let you guys do your thing. I've been trying to get do a better job at it. So
Look at
Oh,
that.
well,
Got a new member.
thank you so much. Oh, we get the betting angle. Welcome to the DGF community.
I see him on Twitter,
Thank you,
by
man.
the way.
Appreciate
Asking
that. I do
questions and
too.
stuff, trying to understand the way this is working.
Yeah.
By the way, thank you
I
for
like
showing
that.
up to the live stream because you're gonna learn some more. So let's actually talk about this real quick. So a lot of WNBA plays pop up to the top of our optimizer, and they usually only have one book support. And I'll explain to you guys why this is still valuable information to digest and compare directly to PrizePicks. So if we take a look here at Kayla McBride, WNBA plays, so they don't sell. They don't sell at all whatsoever. It's just the fact of the matter is that you guys take them, and then they either get more book support or the play just again isn't that good of a play to start with. But right now, if you take a look here, this is a play that I'm talking about that is really, really good. Why is this? Because it's 1.5 off of the line on Batano, near even line at that. Right now, it's set to 19 on PrizePicks, 20.5. At the end of the day, you can look at this one book support and be like, yeah, I'm going to avoid this because I don't know if Batano knows what they're talking about. If this play, let's just use a more exaggerated example. Let's say PrizePicks had this line set to 15. Would you take it then? Because again, what we need to use in terms of logic here is the fact that Batano and PrizePicks are the only two books here setting this projection. So one of these two guys are off. We're going to use the assumption that PrizePicks and Batano, since they're so new to this industry, the middle is the most accurate projection. That being said, 19 is a little bit too soft. 20.5 is a little bit too low, or too high rather. So what we're going to do is we're going to middle this. If you have Batano, a majority of you don't because it is overseas. Regardless, you guys get the mindset behind this. This is still a fantastic over on PrizePicks, again, because we're using the assumption that both of these sports books are sharp enough to make these projections, because at the end of the day, Batano makes money, PrizePicks makes money. So guess what? In the middle is the most accurate projection. That is why you take that Kayla McBride over. Don't be afraid to take this. This is a fantastic play because of that huge discrepancy. That is huge. 1.5 points plus rebounds could make all the difference, right? So imagine this player lands on 19 and or 20. Guess what? You win on both sites. So you guys have to use that mindset when looking at the board. Use logic, guys. Use logic.
Use logic. You heard it from Matt himself. Hey guys, real quick, I do want to talk about the importance of having multiple DFS apps or sports books if you are sports betting or using, or if you're playing on PrizePicks or anything like that. Really good example. Josh Naylor did just get removed over on PrizePicks. We all just saw it. He's still up on Underdog at 1.5 total bases. So if you weren't able to secure that value over on PrizePicks, having multiple DFS apps is very, very important. This is a perfect example as to why. Josh Naylor under 1.5 total bases still is fantastic. Really good play. Removed from PrizePicks. Still up on Underdog right now. So really good play on that under 1.5 total bases.
Speaking of which, we had a ton of middling opportunities last night. I think it was last night when the League of Legends board finally hit
every
both
night.
Sites. Yeah, for pretty much every night. But we had some 60+%, guys. Another reason I always talk about these large discrepancies because, I get a lot of Twitter comments saying, PrizePicks League of Legends plays sell or Underdog sells. Guys, if you're not playing this in the correct way, middling these two because of these large discrepancies, you're doing it wrong. If you're just taking PrizePicks and you're noticing that, hey, maybe the variance is not in your favor on PrizePicks, why aren't you trying out Underdog? This is exactly why we talk about the middling strategy, because if you do this, talking about these discrepancies not more times than not, but there's a decent percent chance that these projections land in the middle. So take the middle. Take the middle between these two apps. If you're not signed up for PrizePicks, if you're not signed up for Underdog, use both of them. Sign up using code DGF for 100% matchup to $100. This is the only way that you will remain profitable here on using esports plays by direct comparing between PrizePicks and Underdog. That being said, let's build out a slip here on Underdog while we're on the topic.
Let's do it.
So we talked about that Quan play, or no, Naylor, right?
Naylor, I hardly know her. That Ohtani play is absolutely insane. Of course you wouldn't. It's absolutely insane, that Shohei Ohtani play.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. 62.6% on his under 10.5 fantasy score. I mean, guys, anybody want to go through and explain that fantasy score market and how we're able to figure that out? Because I'm pretty sure DraftKings doesn't have fantasy scores, do they?
No, Dustin, you want to go ahead? Because you did a great job last stream.
I butchered what I was saying, but yeah, so basically we take the even lines for all the props that Underdog takes into account when accounting for fantasy score. So usually it's DraftKings that have all these that we can go ahead and take, and we come up with, or DraftKings comes up with a projection that it should be I am not actually on that optimizer, so I'm not sure what the discount is. I can look in 1 second.
Let's see. I got you,
Are
Bubba.
you looking at Wilson Contreras, right?
Oh, Tommy.
No, Ohtani. Where is Ohtani?
Oh, we got to click.
Did he just get pulled off?
He did.
Oh, yep.
Good job, guys. I believe, per my video, the last video or I think it was a tweet, he was set to 7.8 is what he was set to. So
Ohtani actually didn't get removed. So what I'm thinking is
I
that
just refreshed.
he is okay, but he's on the underdog board. So what I'm thinking is that maybe DraftKings is doing some tinkering on their end. So that is why he's no longer populating. So I'd be interested to see what happens when because inevitably once they go through and they're probably adjusting something in terms of maybe his over singles, his over HRR, whatever, or over singles, over doubles, whatever we're taking into consideration when it comes to computing that fantasy score on the back end and what underdog uses to compute it. So that'll be interesting to see what happens when he pops back up on the board.
This is another great point. Go ahead, Dustin.
No, I'm gonna get a little bit off of underdog, but before we had got to underdog, I was just cycling through a little bit. Jock Market right now has a play that is minus 174 average odds, under 5.5 hits allowed for Aaron Savale. So I don't know if we quickly want to jump over there. I just went ahead and entered that slip in straight from the very top. And then you got,
I did it while Matt was talking about middling. I
didn't want our users or people watching to go ahead and miss out on this play. And if it's still up, go ahead and get this in right now because you don't see minus 170 plus that often. That stays up for a long time. So just wanted to get that out there, not to cut you guys off with underdog stuff, but.
No, you're good because it still is up there. That Aaron Savale under 5.5 hits allowed. I actually played that with DJ LeMahieu over 0.5 total bases, and then Andy Ibanez over 1 total base. So it's as simple as playing the top 3 plays. You can actually turn that into a 5 flex if you want. A partial lock. It is the same payout as PrizePicks. I just went ahead and entered a 3-man, same 3-man payout as underdog. So you get the best of both worlds there with a 3-man as a 6 times return and then a 10 times return on a 5 slip partial lock. That's what they call it. It's their flex play on Jock Market. Same thing as PrizePicks.
Yeah, we talk about Jock Market all the time, lagging behind. In terms of like the amount of plays that show up, we can compare it directly to parlay play. Like these guys always have value, and the reason for it is because they're just simply not as popular. They don't receive the volume that PrizePicks or Underdog receives, which is why these plays are up here longer. If you guys are able to take these top plays, again, they will be up here probably for another 5 to 10 minutes if I had to guess, just because you guys are watching now. But again, use code DGF for 100% matchup $200 for Jock Market. Great plays like LeMahieu off 1 total base. Yeah, I get that the juice is heavily on the over or under here at 1.5, but 0.5 is completely different when you're talking about total bases for a specific MLB player.
Yep.
Yes. So Savale right now, his hits, they are currently listed at 5 on PrizePicks. They don't even have hits allowed on underdog or on parlay play. So parlay play seems to be on top of the ball. So I would for sure take advantage of that. No house advantage. The only place you're going to be able to find that under 5.5 is on Jock Market right now.
And oftentimes they're giving you some different props than you can find on some of these other apps in general.
Ohtani, back adjusted even lower. This guy is just... All right, so let me explain this real quick because a lot of you guys have a ton of questions. Well, I don't think it's technically lower. I think it's barely... That's a little bit higher.
I think it actually is a little bit... I think it was 62... Yeah.
Let me explain this to you guys in the way that you understand these fantasy scores, because a lot of people don't understand why we take unders on some of these players like Ohtani. So like Dustin was saying earlier, these even lines that go into a calculation for underdog fantasy scores, we talk about singles, doubles, triples, stolen bases, all that stuff is computed, take it into a projection, we put it into the underdog fantasy calculator using the even lines from DraftKings. The reason why we're only showing DraftKings is because these other sports books simply don't have the data. DraftKings, you think of one of the biggest sports books in the entire US, right? So naturally they will have a ton more player props to compare. So that's the reason why you only see DraftKings here. I know BetMGM also has a couple here for Ruiz. Looks to be 0.8 off right there. But that's the reason why you only generally see DraftKings supporting these fantasy scores, because they have so many prop lines for players like Ohtani, for players like Contreras, Buxton, go down the list. That being said, Ohtani right now, based on the even lines, If you were to set his fantasy score right now, it would be around 7.4 based on Underdog's fantasy score calculation. We see this time and time again. Him and even Mike Trout's a little bit too high, a little bit too high in Underdog, but still not high enough. Usually Trout's set around 9.510, Ohtani 9.510. Like, these guys are always super, super high. So that is the reason for these fantasy scores, why they are displaying the way that they are. They are a profitable long-term bet if you're taking the under at least 62.6% of the time. Given the exact same situation he is today, he will hit the under. So that is all.
Love it. Good breakdown, Matt. Yeah,
let's bang out that slip though. Now that's
really good play.
up.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, let's do it. What did we have? We were gonna take. Yeah, I mean, we were gonna take Naylor. I know that, but it looks like we actually have a couple WNBA plays that are above that.
Natasha Howard and Ohtani with Naylor.
Yeah, I mean that would make. All right. Yeah, I would definitely run that. I mean, shit, you can build out a 5 flex over here or a 5 uninsured. There's some really good plays on the board right now. Starting off with that Ohtani under 62.6%. Natasha Howard's up there. Right now, her under PRA is set to 25.5 on Underdog. A direct comparison to Botano that has it at 24.5 with slight juice on the under. So you're getting that better number over on UD. Kaleni Brown under 8.5 rebounds. Direct match to FanDuel and Barstool, both set to minus 150 odds. You're getting it at minus 122 in a 5 flex or a 3 uninsured slip. Over on UD. So some really good value there. Josh Naylor, that play we just mentioned, under 1.5 total bases. Looks like the odds did adjust slightly, but still, minus 148 market average. And then Wilson Contreras over 6.5 fantasy score. Matt, I believe you posted a slip earlier with Wilson Contreras over 6.5 fantasy score for UD. That's 5 really good plays you guys can pick and choose from. You can run a 3-man uninsured slip, or you can run a 5-man uninsured or a 5-man insured slip over on UD. All really good plays.
Perfect.
All plus EV.
All very good plays. And also, somebody asked about Ohtani. I'm not seeing his name pop up. Is he available for fantasy score on PrizePicks?
On PrizePicks?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's see.
8 hit. Yeah. So that's
8.
A lot lower.
So you got to take
lower.
It is obviously though the one thing is it's different. Their fantasy score chart is different. So. So, I mean, the scoring that PrizePicks and Underdog have for their fantasy scores are different, so I wouldn't directly compare 1-to-1. It's apples to oranges.
It is, even though it is slightly different, regardless, like Underdog naturally always has
for sure,
the highest.
Still. Yeah. Yep, definitely.
Somebody asked a question. This is actually a really good question, and I see this a lot in our industry. On PrizePicks, will it be smart to middle the taco? Over 5.5 and under regular line of 7.5 has minus 135 juice. You would only middle this if it makes mathematical sense. Another way to explain it, if it is plus EV on the under at 7.5. That's the only reason I would under that. So I'm gonna take a look here. I believe the last time that I checked, it was not. Is it Glassnow? That's the taco, right?
Glassnow, yeah. Yep. Taco Man Glassnow.
So 53.59, definitely not plus EV. It's creeping up there. So for this exact example, I would not middle. I'd just take the over 5.5, right? Because the over 5.5 has a ton more potential to hit the over. The only time I'd ever do this, and again, you rarely see this with tacos, because I think the PrizePicks bettors in the Discord chat are getting a little bit sharper. You would never see a positive EV under for original line for PrizePicks tacos, at least not from what I've seen. So good question though. Do you guys like Ohtani fantasy? Yep, just answered that. Or Bryce Harper. So, again, we are looking at even lines here. I don't know if Harper has enough book support to populate here on our optimizer, and sure enough, he does not. So, we have to default to saying, I don't know yet.
I don't know. That's all you got to say. I don't know yet. Not sure. We'll have to wait and see. But good questions, guys. Keep them coming, please. If you guys could, we obviously love all the questions. My mom calls me every single live stream. Here it is. Guys, 115 of you in here. Guys, there's only 26 likes. Come on. If you guys are just stumbling in, please hit that like button. Really helps out the channel. It helps out me. It helps out Matt. It helps out Dustin. It helps out Snow. It helps out DGF. Helps out everybody. So please hit that like button. If it's your first time stumbled upon the channel too, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. Gentlemen, Where to next?
So
That is.
go ahead, Dustin.
I was just gonna say that we had Neka Agua Mike pop up on the.
My favorite last name to try and pronounce, Agua Mike.
Yeah, I mean, you crush it. I mean, that's great.
I do crush it now, actually. Yeah. You said it popped up on PrizePicks?
Yes,
I see a
54.38%.
lot of WNBA. Monette. Who's Monette? We took Monette yesterday,
is the
right?
fella that screwed us yesterday.
Did he hook?
Did he?
Yeah, I think he hooked, right?
He hooked.
Yeah.
He hooked by one.
Yeah.
Did he hit the under on underdog?
For sure.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go. That's good. Glad
For sure. If he didn't hit the over on PrizePicks, don't you think he'd hit the under on UD?
Well, I don't know how much was whatever the hook. I didn't know the discrepancy or whatever. So.
All right. Yeah, nothing too crazy on PrizePicks right now. We just built out some slips over on UD. A lot of good plays. I think that Otani fantasy score is going to get bumped at some point.
I don't understand why it hasn't. They usually remove these things pretty quick.
Yeah, they're relatively quick when it comes to adjusting these fantasy scores, but they've just kept Otani up there. Must be getting hammered on the over. I don't know. Dustin, do we see anything over on Parlay Play right now that we could potentially build out?
I actually just clicked it. There's a few plays. I
entered
nothing to really throw a 5-man in for. So
I entered my first. I've never entered a 7-leg slip on Parlay Play, and last night there were set. Why would I do what?
7-man.
I was just feeling froggy.
Okay.
I wanted to leap. I had 7 plays, and I said, you know what? I don't. I was like, I forget what I was doing. I think I had to cook dinner, and there were 7 MLB plays that were all viable, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw them all in. $35 max is what you can do. And it went 5 for 5 with 2 pushes because I did have a bunch of even props. Drew Smiley struck out one guy in like the last inning, and Jack Flaherty let up like 5 runs in the first 2 innings against Washington, and I was like, he's getting yanked. He ended up getting like 3 strikeouts in his last 2 innings. So I was real close. But yeah, so there you go. Matt said, "Why would I do that?" Just came right down my throat. I mean, just classic Matt, always doing that.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, it would have been sexy if you would have hit.
Mm-hmm.
And you technically hit.
I did. I had it 12 times. I'll take that all day. I'm not complaining. You kidding me? 12 times my monies. Jock Market had a good slip yesterday that I posted to Twitter. I mean, man, again, that Seville play is still up there. Aussie Albies actually just hit the board over on Jock Market over 1 total base. Sportsbook lines at the 1.5. Slight juice on that over, but still, we're getting the better number over on Jock Market. Minus 158 fair odds is what we have. Or 57.2% fair odds percent is what we're looking at. Really good play there. So guys, take advantage of that over at Jock Market before that Seville play gets bumped down.
Yeah, that's Aaron Seville play. I mean, Pinnacle has a line now up there, minus 184. They come in the highest now and just bump that play up even more. So, yeah. If you don't have it in, go get it in. And if you're not on Jock Market, make sure you guys are using code DGF.
Yep.
Just DGF, right?
Yep, DGF.
Yep, code DGF. And you'll get 100% deposit match up to $100. Take advantage of it.
Take advantage of it. All right, where to, fellas? What are we thinking here?
I would like to talk about the importance of building out a 5-flex slip despite there only being some 53%ers on here, 53.94 on PrizePicks, and why this is still plus EV.
I tweeted about that earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, so again, guys, for anybody
we do
who's
get a lot of questions
for the very
about
first time, why are we selecting plays? Oh, don't tell me they just removed this. Don't you dare. Oh, it's League of Legends, that's why. I'm putting together a
league
play here.
When league? You're throwing together a league play?
So we get a lot of questions here on Twitter. We lost like 15 viewers over the past, minute. So I'll keep you guys on track here. I know you guys are here for PrizePicks. So the reason why this slip would be plus EV for, 5 flexes, despite all these plays still being below 54%, 53%, 54.3. We're used to taking 54.26, 54.34, whether you're playing a 5 flex or 6 flex slip. This is still plus EV because if you take a look at Glassnow up here, all the way at 50 or all the way down to 5.5 strikeouts. We're thinking about this in terms of a percent odds to hit. This thing is up there about 65 to 70%, right? We're looking at an average fair odds leg percentage of 54.34% plus. Again, if you guys do the quick math, looking at 57.63, 1.38. Take a 70% all the way up there. That's going to skew these average legs odds to hit. So if you guys don't see a pairing, if you don't see the top 5 using the plus EV plays at the top, given the fact that this is a promo, this is a completely different scenario, right? Like, this is obviously going to skew the average legs percent odds to hit. That is why I'm perfectly fine with putting in a slip right now with Glasnow, McBride, Monet, however you pronounce her name. You guys apparently butchered it according to our chat. And then Meeting, under 6. All these guys are still plus EV according to the chart, the average legs percent odds to hit, given the fact that Glasnow is skewing this thing all the way up to 65, 70%. That is why.
Boom. Looks like another prop for Kaylee McBride popped up. Over 4.5 rebounds. Sportsbook line set to 5.5. So another solid McBride
on
prop.
PrizePicks.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Look at that. McBride. Yeah. And this has... So again, hey, look, another great teaching point. We have McBride rebounds and McBride points plus rebounds up here on PrizePicks. Does she have a points prop?
She does.
What is it?
I think
14.5.
14.5, yeah.
What's 14.5 plus 4.5?
19.
Okay, look at this. Batano nailed it. Batano nailed the odds. Look at this. Hit her even line on Batano set to 20.5 on PrizePicks. 19 is still incredibly soft because as you look down the list here, her rebounds set to FanDuel minus 108. On Bovada minus 110 at 5.5. So we're seeing this discrepancy now with the market agreeing with this. This looks very soft on both PrizePicks and on FanDuel. This is the reason why you should trust one book support, given the fact that there's large discrepancies. There's a full rebound discount here, as we're seeing here, which means that her points prop is still going to be off according to Batano. Great plays to play here on McBride. That is amazing to look at. So I just went over this at the beginning of the stream. You guys should trust these books given the one book support. It's completely fine. Completely fine.
For sure. Good stuff, Matt. Good stuff.
You'll see this rebounds prop get bumped here, but not the points plus rebounds for whatever reason.
Now, Matt, did you just enter in a 5?
Hey! Whoa! Refresh.
Oh, yeah.
Refresh.
We gotta go.
Oh, shit! We gotta go, motherfuckers! We gotta go! Let's go! We got some middling to do. Let's go! TikTok, Tiny Man, let's go!
Why would they do this when we're streaming?
Under 3.
They know better.
Let's go! We got some slip center. Come on, everybody middle, everybody middle.
Oh, Monet got bumped. That's weird. I wonder why he just got bumped. He, she, whatever. Whoever that is got bumped. All right, we take the. I don't know if it's a girl league. It could be. Listen, Glasnow. Pairing the from the very top, obviously going to be the taco. We're going to look at Kenvi. I guess that's how you pronounce his name.
That's insane. 75%.
We just talked about discrepancies between these apps, guys. We just talked about the importance. It is perfectly fine with comparing to one sportsbook because the market has not adjusted. It is perfectly fine with taking the you're perfectly fine with taking the under here on PrizePicks. Completely fine.
Okay, so what's the slip? What are we looking at?
I'm looking. So Fudge and Kenvi are not correlated whatsoever, so we're going to take both unders there. Revenge from EG. EG is also not correlated whatsoever, so we're perfectly fine with putting Revenge in there. And last but not least, let's go ahead and put... He's playing for TSM, though. TSM. Yeah, he's playing against Kenvi, so that's negative correlation there. Skip past him someday is a great one to play as well. 100 Thieves, nope, that's another negative correlation. Solo, IMT. Ooh, that's positive correlation under. We're going to take Solo as the last leg. So here's a positive correlated League of Legends slip, guys. We have, why are we losing viewers? What is wrong with you people? Glasnow over 5.5 pitcher strikeouts. Kenvi under 3. Fudge under 3.5. Revenge under 2. Solo under 2.5. Boom. Perfect slip. Not saying the slip is going to hit. That's not what we're saying. We're saying we have a mathematical advantage given these prop discrepancies between the market. Okay? That is how you should operate. That's how you should observe the board. That's how you should look at this.
That Kenvi play is bananas. Guys, you should 100% be middling that. Like, that's absolutely insane.
I think they,
it is Batano
over there on...
Yeah. Oh, it's Batano. Excuse me. Yeah. I'm thinking that it was UD. My fault.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's not posted yet, but we can see what it gets posted at. Keep an eye on it.
What? Oh,
Crazy.
on Underdog?
Correct.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I don't think they post. Do they post LCS? I haven't seen them post LCS.
I'm not sure. Keep an eye on it today.
Guys, this is like, there's no reason to not trust this market data right here. Because again, we're using the assumption that Betano, PrizePicks, the sports, the sharp bettors have not adjusted to this discrepancy. You think of it like this. You take Kenvy, right? Think of it in terms of NBA terms. PJ Tucker would be a great example. Imagine his assist line set to 1.5 and 3. Like, you're taking the middle every single time there. That's such a large discrepancy because we know PJ Tucker doesn't get assists, right? Imagine PrizePicks has PJ Tucker's line set to 3. Imagine another book has it set to 1.5. There's clearly something off here. There's clearly discrepancies within the market. Trust the market data. Hammer the discrepancies. It's that simple. It really is that simple.
Sebastian just put in the chat, VPN Betano time. Oh my god.
VPN Matana time. Yeah, hey, I mean...
Send me that link when you have it. Send me it when you have it. DM me on Twitter, TJ_GGF. Don't do it.
Yeah, it's a lot more fun when this is direct comparison to Underdog, I will admit. But
Yeah,
guys, we're
for
still
sure.
using
But
the
still,
data points here. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
it's still absolutely insane. That's a kill and a half difference between PrizePicks and Betano. That's bananas.
There was a PrizePick slip I posted earlier in the week. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I used just Betano. I was getting roasted like halfway through the slip, and they ended up all hitting. Went 5 of 5. I think that's the one that went viral. It got like 200 plus KView impressions. Regardless, like guys, it's trustworthy data. We're using the discrepancy data, not so much Betano, right? We're using the fact that there's a 1.5 discrepancy. Somebody is off here. Take advantage. Assume it's PrizePicks because you can, because the middle is the most accurate point. Let's say this Betano number gets booked or gets bumped to 2.5, right? Let's say they finally adjust to 2.5. It's still good. It's still good to take the under at 3 on PrizePicks. This thing would have to move all the way up to 3.5 for this to not make sense to take the under on PrizePicks. To put it in perspective,
literally need 3 kills over that projection from BetNo to beat you over there on PrizePicks.
Yeah,
Pretty
crazy.
insane.
Yeah, that's wild. Really good play, guys. I guarantee you that gets bumped down to 2 at some point.
Let's go ahead and build out another slip from the
Yeah,
top
let's try.
here.
Let's try.
Let's try Hanser. Let's try that. Start
Let's
there.
find Matt. We have all these green plays, right? A lot of these with the same odds. Betano, they're half off. Let's try to find some correlation. Let's try to find some good correlation here with some league.
Okay. Do we have another TSM under?
Let's see.
No. We do. We can go down to Boogie.
Boogie.
2
Big
unders.
boogie
Hopefully
now.
they just get steamrolled, which does happen
What is
often.
this? Is LCS correct? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Is that an over or
Wait.
an under?
Boogie is
It's
an over, yeah.
No. Negative correlation. Guys, do not play that. Do not play that. That is negative correlation. Careful. Exakick was also -1.8. Angle. I know you're here to learn. Do not base your ideas on last night's success. Base it on the long-term results, your month-to-month results. Just because it was off yesterday doesn't mean it has to be right 100% of the time, right? We were saying, given that Exakick was set to -118 at what? I think it ended up being like a 62%, right?
Yep.
He would hit the under 62% of the time. Just because he hit the over doesn't mean it was the wrong play. It just means you're on the wrong side of variance. That's all that means. We ended up going 4 or 5 on that slip, by the way.
That's not good enough.
Yeah.
You need to go 5 of 5.
Yeah, apparently.
All right. Let's see what we have. So
What? Find some correlation, TJ.
I'm trying. I'm looking right now.
And for the people that weren't here yesterday, you guys explained correlation in League of Legends. That being overs on the same team, unders on the same team. Is that correct?
Negative correlation. Oh, you're saying on the same team? Yes. Same matchup?
Yes.
No.
Correct. Right. On the same team.
What did we use in that last slip? It was Kenvy, Fudge, Revenge.
What's taking you so long? Let's go. Come on.
Someday. Help me build. I'm looking at stuff.
No, Kenvy,
am I.
Fudge, Revenge, Solo. We have Hanser, Someday that we can use. We have...
We
Hey.
used Someday, didn't we?
No, I don't believe so.
we did not. We
Can
used
you
Solo,
Someday and-
Revenge, Fudge, Kenvy.
We use Fudge.
Solo.
That's what we
Revenge.
used.
Oh, Solo, Revenge, Fudge, Kenzie. Got it. Okay.
Did you write it down?
Why did I write it down? I entered it.
Sounded like you were writing it down.
No. Nope.
All right, since you guys are falling asleep at the wheel, let's go here. River, under. And then we'll do one more here. You guys see the screen.
I can't type because my snowball's in my way. I like
All right,
this
we
Yeon.
got Hanser under 2.5. We got Someday under 2.5. River under 3. And Dehokla. Why would you name your gamer tag that? No idea. Under 2.5. None of these guys are correlated. So this is just a straight up good play, a good slip. All these are unders right here. Another good slip. Again, we're just comparing market discrepancies. There's deficiencies within the esports market, clearly, because Batano's off a kill and a half to somebody who sucks. We have Fudge, full one kill discrepancy. Again, these are all map 1 kills. Like, you wouldn't see this if this was a map 1 and 2 kills. But, again, we're using the market knowledge, the market discrepancies to drive our thought process and taking these unders.
Okay, I have only 4 that I heard you say. River,
Kenvi and
Hanser.
Fudge bumped.
Oh
yes,
my God.
as they should. They just got bumped.
Hanser and Someday bumped.
Someday, okay, as they should have been. So if we take a look at the screen, so this is how it works, guys. So right now, the market is saying that PrizePicks is off on these projections, hence the reason why they bumped. What you'll see now is these percent odds to hit will adjust given the smaller discrepancies. So you guys secured this value for able to get Hanser and Someday at the 2.5 line. Great job trusting the market and trusting those deficiencies.
Very nice.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going through all these bump plays. This is gold. This is the first time that we've had this on stream. By the way, if you haven't used the PrizePicks taco, be sure to use it.
What did Kenvi get bumped to? That's the question. Was it down to 2.5 or 2? Down to 2.5. Okay.
That's it. Keep going.
Fudge down to 3.
Hanser and Someday down to 2.
Hanser Sunday down to 2.
So they're still not receiving. Yeah, it's hilarious because even though Kenvi only got bumped down, guys, he's still showing 67%. That full 1 kill discrepancy, near even line of Batano. Whoever Kenvi is, I don't know if we have any League of Legends guys in here, but it's very hard for Kenvi to get kills, at least comparing it to the rest of the League of Legends market. So what position does he play? Jungle? So he must suck. TSM, I think, is good, right? So you're taking the guy in the worst team. You're taking the guy in the worst team here, 2.5 under. Looks like that's a little bit too aggressive according to Batano. Use my free entry on it. Awesome, guys. Awesome.
So I'm cooking up a little gas right here. Give me 2 seconds.
What is it? League of Legends?
Well, Cloud9, pretty big favorites, right? They're playing FlyQuest. So if we look down a little bit, we have, where is it? Berserker, over 4.5 kills. Compare that with Prince, under 3.5 kills. Berserker, Berse. It's a 50, just about a 55.
Why does he spell it like that?
No idea. But that is C9 heavy favorites, so over 4.5. Direct comparison to Batano at -143. Not the best odds, but then we have Prince right above that, under 3.5 kills, going up against each other. Both of them are bot lanes, Matt. So
nice.
We can double stack that and hope that game script holds true. C9 beats FlyQuest, and Berserker dominates Prince. I'm trying to do the same thing here with Yeon because it looks like TL is heavy favorites. So who are they playing? NRG. Do we have any NRG unders up here? We do. We have Dokla. Oh, yep.
That's the guy I just used.
Okay, I didn't use.
Throw him in there.
I didn't use Dokla under.
And then who was on the other side?
Yeon. Yeon over 4.
Boom. All right, so guys, you can see the correlation here. No, well, I did it with Taco. So.
Oh, with Taco.
If you guys haven't used Taco, go ahead and build one more. Just throw in. We'll throw in. Kenvi, you can use still at 2.5, guys. Still too high. FBI is another. Whoa, that guy is actually in this matchup. Never mind.
Yeah, no, don't take that.
Revenge you can still use for EG, completely unrelated. Anyway, you guys see the board. Like, I don't need to.
Who the hell is Stixie? 5? That's crazy. 5 kill projection in one map is bananas. Guy's probably an absolute legend.
League of Legend.
Who'd you use as the 5th one for your Siege?
I'm just gonna pull from the top. I don't think I use Balulu yet, so that's what I'm gonna
Can you read your slip to me, TJ?
Yeah, it is Yeon over 4. Berserker over 4.5. BERS.
Okay.
Prince under 3.5.
Okay.
Dolka, Dhokla, under 2.5. And then I just entered Balulu under 3 kills.
Well, how about is Yeon positive correlated there?
Yep, Yeon's positive correlated with Dolka. TL versus NRG, and TL is heavy favorites.
Okay.
So if game script holds true in those 2 games, I think all 4 of those top plays that are correlated have a good chance of hitting.
Yo, TJ, putting in the work.
Do you know that's a really good point. Betting angle. You don't need to understand League of Legends whatsoever, except from a correlation perspective. But regardless, like you can still play from the very top here, assuming that PrizePicks allows you to put some of these plays in there. And you don't need to know shit. You don't need to know anything about anything. All you need to know is that there's a large enough discrepancy. That's the beauty of sports betting. That's the beauty of observing the market and using logic to make your bets. That's all you need to know. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about a one-to-one comparison here, by the way, Kayla McBride popped up again. Rebounds and assists line a little bit too high on PrizePicks. 7, 6.5 on Underdog. If you guys want to do a one-to-one comparison, you can also middle this. If she finishes at 7, you technically win. I'm air quoting. You win both bets. So that just popped up.
Awesome.
Just to make you aware, taco voting just popped up. So if we run dry, you can go ahead and go over the taco options if you wanted to.
Let's do that soon. Let's still go over some more plays. TJ, do you have any more correlation here?
That was the best that I found real quick while you're yelling at me, telling me to hurry up. I was trying to correlate
perspective.
I understand. Yeah, we want to get those plays in before the bumps. We just saw what happens when good plays stay on the board for longer than 5 minutes. They get adjusted. So yeah, that was all I was able to find right now. I'm going to go through and peruse and see if I can find any more LOL correlation.
Fudge was bumped down. Still okay to take, guys. Again, that's heavy juice on Botano on the under at 2.5. I know that they're heavy favorites, but Fudge, being a top player, I think historically doesn't get that many kills. So perfectly fine with taking that as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What else do we have here that we can potentially build? TSM.
Bonner has now popped up on the optimizer too. 55%.
Relax, Dustin.
NBA.
There's 95 people in here.
Whoa. Yeah, relax.
I'm just letting you know it's popped up.
Dolka just got bumped. See, we just threw that in there. 2.5 down to 2.
Boom, boom.
That was one of our legs.
We're single-handedly changing the entire board right now.
But we aren't that's calling you TJ. We aren't Dustin. The sharp betters are. The sharp betters in this live stream. Okay, give the people credit. People credit.
All right, you're right.
Good job, Matt. Good job, Dustin. Way to set it straight, fellas.
Yeah.
Way to set it straight.
Just so you know, it wasn't the optimizer or any of us saying anything, but no. Okay.
Wow,
Well,
they
guys,
bumped
I'm not
Kenvi.
saying that.
Kenvi got bumped. Kenvi got bumped again.
You serious?
Yep, Kenvi down to 2.
Before I just
Guys,
tried entering a slip, guys. Kenvi bumped down to 2. Fudge bumped down to 2.5. 2.5. He started at 3.5. Revenge bumped down to 1.5.
There we go. See that, guys? We just got.
Dude, this is insane stuff happening.
Shit, you guys want to get real crazy? We can middle on PrizePicks. We can go take the overs over here. Damn. No, but that is absolutely insane. So we just saw, guys. Kenvi set to 3, bumps down to 2. We got Fudge at 3.5, bumped down to 2.5.
He's still a good play at 2. That's insane. That's insane.
Hopefully people have learned how this works by just watching this exactly happen on live. Like this could be a clip for Twitter or something like that.
For sure.
It's wild.
So I guess you guys have any questions about what's happening. If you guys are completely lost, please ask in the comment section, because I want you guys to understand why these are getting bumped. I want you to understand why
been bumped all 5 plays.
Why these discrepancies exist and why we are looking to take advantage of this on PrizePicks. We can't take advantage of it on Botano because we don't live in the 6 countries that it operates in. So
whoa, Botano's in more than 6 countries. Put respect on their name. Come on.
And again, we know limited stuff about League of Legends. We know from a correlation perspective, I think that's all we know. Like I couldn't tell you anything about IMT or NRG or C9. I couldn't tell you anything but the odds that are presented in front of us. That's all you have to know, guys, is sports bet. You don't have to know anything about NBA, NFL, MLB. It does not matter. It does not matter. The sports books are making money off their bettors. These lines, they aren't just lines. They aren't just odds. They make the entire sports betting industry operate. That's how it works.
Can we brag real quick about our tool and how quickly that got updated as soon as they were bumped on PrizePicks? How fast our tool updated and gave you guys new fair odds percentages?
Guys,
Oh, so now you want to take credit.
now listen to these two guys. Like, I'm not the one taking any credit. This tool was made by DGF, not me, TJ, or Dustin. Guys,
I built these with these hands. These hands built this optimizer. I'm behind the scenes updating. I just updated everything for you guys. You're welcome.
TJ's hands look like that, so Matt's can look like this.
Yeah, you see that? My hands look like this, so Matt's can look like that.
Anyway, do you want to keep going with these League of Legends plays until they're dry?
Yep, hit the like button.
I'm gonna tweet. I gotta tweet real quick. If you got Matt, if you want to show my tweet.
Sure, I'm afraid to pull up my Twitter, honestly.
Yeah, don't do it. I just tweeted when league.
No, I just had a tweet like that. What did you say?
Of course you did.
Hey, come on.
I think we actually took everything on the board right now, right? We used Kenby, we used Fudge, we used Yeon. I don't think we used Bougie. We used Berserker. We can use Amenes. A nice over there.
When is TJ gonna sweat League of Legends on stream though? Do you know what? I think these games are playing later today, aren't
8
they?
p.m.
No, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow, guys. Bug him, at him for a League of Legends chat or stream.
I wouldn't have been able to do it today. Yeah, maybe we can do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we have actually, and you know what? The stack of Yeon and Dokla, and then Berserker and Prince, they actually play back to back from 6 to 7, and then 7 to 8. So yeah, I might be able to do that.
I'll brag about the tool for you. I know all the math behind this stuff, and I would have no clue how to find these props quick enough. It's awesome. Appreciate that, George.
Love that, George. Thank you, man.
I swear PP in here. So, Bubba, so the way that it works is that these sports books have algorithms, right? And we talked about this so many times. These DFS apps have these algorithms in place to where the public is, when they're hammering one side or the other, they're adjusting their projections so that they stay in front of all the money, right? All the sharp money. So you guys in the stream or anybody that has the tool is actually moving these lines, not so much the PrizePicks workers moving them by being in the stream, if that makes sense. Yes, technically you guys are moving the lines, but the stream isn't, if that makes sense. Like the physical content of the stream is not. The money is, if that makes sense.
It makes sense, Matt. I think it makes really good sense.
The UD board real quick. Yeah, I think I just had it up. I'll pull it up again. So again, these aren't comparing to Underdog. These are comparing to Batano. You can technically middle if you want on Batano. Oh, how do you pronounce her name? You guys pronounced it earlier.
Agua Mike.
I don't even know what you're talking about, but
yep. Set the 13.5 rebounds plus assists on Batano and PrizePicks. Set the 12.5 on Underdog. Big discrepancy there.
Very good.
Oh, Mackenzie Gore popped up on PrizePicks. Dang, look how many. Dang, that is wild. What just happened?
I took Berserker and Jimenez. Is that enemies or Jimenez? Is it supposed to be Jimenez over this in the same slip? Is that positive correlation? Are they playing for the same team?
You asking us or is he asking himself?
I'm asking anybody who knows anything about League.
Say that one more time.
Berserker and Jimenez.
Yeah, that's the same team. They're both on C9.
Okay.
You're gonna need a bloodbath, my boy.
Yeah, and it very well could happen for sure.
Could happen.
I think you're hoping for a close matchup. Is what you're hoping for. Because if they just steamroll,
in that
aspect,
kills. If they steamroll, you're gonna want a close matchup.
But yes, it is positive correlation.
An instance with Berserker over Prince under, like I just want to steamroll. That's what I want. I want C9, who's heavy favorites. They're minus 190 to steamroll FlyQuest, and then with Yeon and Dokla, same thing. Team Liquid, they are minus 2. What are they? TL is minus. I don't even know where it is now. Oh, minus 185. So yeah, both of them minus 190. I want a quick steamroll. That's what I want. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna play the numbers, play the math.
For sure. Bubba found us on the Google search this morning. That is amazing because I rarely see that. So that means that something's working within our website. A lot of changes have been coming to our website. Awesome.
We're doing something right.
Hey, if you could, how did you find this specifically on YouTube or on Google? Did you find this through a YouTube link or did you find their website? I'm actually curious. That would be dope information.
Prince. So the two unders we took in that slip that I made, both got bumped. Prince and Dokla.
Loading. Great question. This is a great question. Why does the opt have some of these props under when their team is favorites? So, yes, that is correct. They are favorites. Does not mean anything in regards to the actual projection, right? Because the projection could be 10.5. We're using an exaggerated example. That's clearly too high for one map, right? So you have to pen the projections with the actual lines between the two teams on the actual matchup. So, you're comparing apples to oranges here. Like, what does that mean in terms of the actual projections of the players? Those two are obviously correlated, but we're still saying that the PrizePicks lines are still too high, given the fact that they are favorites. Like, they're still too aggressive, is what this math is saying, at least according to Patano. And we've been over this logic many, many times in the stream, so I won't repeat myself unless you guys need me to explain it again. But yeah, like that doesn't mean like the fact on if they're favored or not doesn't mean that they're all going to hit the overs even if they win, right? That doesn't mean that at all. They could still go out and score 10 kills or 9 kills, which is historically low for League of Legends.
Mm-hmm. Very good. I think every single play got bombed.
Yeah, basically.
Every single play got bombed.
Esports soon on Parlay Play Optimizer. Pretty please. We got something even better coming to you guys. So stay tuned.
Beauty.
Between PP and Batano, especially bot laners, like they get all the kills. Sure. Yeah, that could happen. We're playing a lot of what if scenarios, but
yeah, I mean, anything can happen.
What was the player that we took on the under? Fudge, right? Fudge historically 3.5 is still an aggressive projection for him.
Yeah.
I
mean, I saw a game the other day. Fudge had the C9 had like 20-something kills. Fudge had 6, and then the next time I watched him, it was the same situation. C9 had 19 kills and Fudge had 1 kill. Like it, both scenarios can happen. So a lot of what ifs.
So we just got a comment in here. Another great learning opportunity. It looks like Devin. I'm not going to roast you. Don't worry. I'm just trying to help you learn here. I'm not touching that 62%. Learn my lesson 6 times. Yeah, Atani wasn't playing Kansas City. He's not playing Kansas City tonight. His previous 3 matchups were versus Kansas City. And again, I think his fantasy score projection was different in those matchups. So today, who's he playing? He's playing the Dodgers. Completely different matchup, completely different stadium. These things matter, right? So if you want to take an over, it's going to be on PrizePicks. If anything, their fantasy score 2.5, completely different fantasy score. That is the reason why you should observe the market odds when comparing these fantasy scores across the board. And again, matchups, like the sports books know everything that you just said. They know everything. Yeah. Right?
They do.
Matt, when you were bringing up Google Mike earlier, I missed it. Were you talking about her on Underdog?
Underdog, yep.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's a good play. Rebounds and assists matter, right? Like those are naturally hard to get, so that can make the entire difference. This discrepancy between PrizePicks and on Underdog and Batano.
Yep.
Or PrizePicks and Batano.
So much value secured.
We've been talking forever. Yeah. I'm on meth, so I've been talking like crazy.
All right.
Do you guys want to talk about anything else? Stream. You guys still? There's almost 100 of you guys in here. Do you guys want to go back and build some more slips? Like I'm here for you guys. By the way,
you want to go?
Meth Man is here for you guys.
Meth Man. Oh god. You can go over the taco.
Legal math.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Sway a little vote.
Sure, let's do it. What are the options?
Let me pull it up. It's in Discord.
Is it Twitter or Discord? It's Discord.
Discord. So wish me luck going in here.
Might already be too late.
Adderall, Devin. I'm completely kidding. Don't do drugs. Okay.
Arik Agumbawale was at 24.5, dropped down to 20.5.
How do you spell her name?
Ogunbowale.
Okay. What's the stat?
Points. 24.5 down to 20.5.
Okay, slightly favored on the over. Okay.
All right. Agua Mike for points.
How do you spell it?
Agua Mike.
OGW.
Why are these the hardest names to spell of all
WNBA
players ever?
Names.
Okay.
They had some crazy names.
Over what? Points?
Yep, 19.5 down to 16.5.
Okay.
So
only 3
instead of 4. And then Alyssa Thomas.
Okay.
Alyssa Thomas.
Thomas points?
No.
PRA 33 down to 28.5.
Pretty sure her under.
Under's heavily favored.
Yep.
Okay, next.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that is currently the winner.
Of course it is.
Jewel Lloyd points 24.5 down to 20.5.
Also, your camera shut off. I think it might be because of the
No, I think
weather maybe
just sucks nowadays.
do you spell Lloyd? Is it 2 L's? Is it?
Nope.
No,
One.
not 2
Loyd.
Didn't I just do that?
Hi, Devin. What's up, buddy?
That's Discord user. What's his name? I recognize his name.
Devin B.
Yeah.
In our Discord?
Yes, I know who that is. It's been with us forever. Why am I blanking on your username? Anyway, Lloyd, over what points?
Yep.
Act like I never
Yeah,
left.
Points,
not good.
yeah.
So Ogunbowale is the best, in my opinion, given the statistics, guys. If you want to go hammer that vote, Ogunbowale, Kylo
try
Ren,
and sway
TJ,
that.
Kylo Ren. That's who Devin B is.
Oh, that's Kylo. Kylo,
Yeah.
what up, baby?
Yeah, you knew that.
There-
You just forgot.
I didn't know that. Kylo's the best. Love Kylo.
We are currently trying to sway a vote from 150, and the winner is at 930.
Yeah, she's...
I mean, again,
Yeah.
it's still a good discount,
We
but
literally have the worst chance.
Yeah, it's not good.
Our vote that we want is the worst.
No, yeah.
No,
literally.
it's not the worst, but in terms of the votes, it's
Yes,
in
that's
last.
what he-
I don't
That's
know
what
what
I
you're
mean.
talking about.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's in last. It's not the worst.
Why are people so dumb? Why are
The
people
best.
Who, Dustin? I know. He's saying worst. It's the worst
I
one.
answered him the correct way. You took him too literal. So
I
That's what
did.
TJ
You
does.
did? Are you kidding me?
No,
You guys are both
No,
so
that's what TJ
stupid.
does
You're both-
because he's so detail oriented. He
You're
takes me
both
literally.
so stupid. It's unbelievable.
Wow.
It's
That's a shot.
unbelievable how dumb
That's
you
a
guys are.
shot.
It's the
Context
worst
clues.
one.
Context
It's the worst
clues.
one. Idiots. It's in last place. It's not the worst. It's actually the best. It's the best play, Matt. You just went through the math.
Gosh.
he went through the math and the meth. So
I'm
Oh
on
my
that.
god. Matt, you can't keep saying that.
It's
Stop
legal. It's
openly
legal
saying
math.
you're on meth and on YouTube.
What am I gonna get fired from my boss? Like, what's going on here?
I might have to have a conversation with you. Yeah.
Oh, you could be homeless. You keep going down this track.
All right, guys, listen. We have let's go and end it because I think we've been live for quite a long time. I say we build out
Yeah, I
one
gotta
more
go.
slip for the stream,
All right.
and it's going to be from these League of Legends plays. You guys can still take these guys. 0.5 kills for Kendi, whoever that guy is still a huge difference. Take this thing until it goes down one more until it goes down to 1.5. Still a great play. FBI. I'm just going to go ahead and build the slip now. Kendi.
Build that slip. Build that slip.
You guys technically missed out on even better value, but it does not matter. Like, this is still great. Kenvi to get 2 kills. Under, FBI over. Those two aren't correlated, right? Nope. FBI over, because again, set to 3.5, but Thomas like you something over there. Fudge, crazy. He was at 3.5. He's still good at 2.5, hitting the under. Then we got a couple more. Tomo, is he playing for... Nope, he's good. Domo. Tomo, not Tomo. Tomo. He is an over. And then last but not least, we'll go ahead and throw in... I think TSM was another play. Nope, that's negative correlated. Let's go ahead and include Bonner or Boner in there.
Oh my
You want a
god.
boner?
Oh my god. Who gave
Wanna-
this kid a microphone?
Boner points plus.
Who gave the guy
this.
crack?
Under. My doctor did. And there it is. We have Kenvi under 2, FBI over 3, Fudge under 2.5, Tomo over 2.5, and Boner under 22.5 points plus
Jesus
rebounds.
Christmas. Good job, Matt. I just want to comment on Kevin's comment. He said Enrique coming back in the voting. She's at 167 now. Actually, this made me laugh. Oh my god. What an asshat. That's incredible.
That's like Kanye West in the upcoming election.
All right. Before we get too political, let's go ahead
wasn't that
and
political, was it?
end it there. Squeaky Man. The Squeaky Man has spoken.
I didn't hear myself squeak.
Dustin?
I'm be honest, I didn't pay attention, but he does it way too often for me to disagree. He does it way too often.
It's a grown-ass man squeaking his way through a stream,
Sick,
clapping
man.
his way through a stream, pronouncing Bonner. Or Bonner, excuse me. Huh, now I got boners on the mind. All right, let's go ahead and end it there.
Okay. We're off the rails, guys. Good stream.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't. He already cut it. We love you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you. Let's cash. Or whatever. I don't know.